What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 21st of June. We're going to take a look at Aerodrome Finance slash the United States dollar here this morning. Ticker symbol AERO USD. This will be a daily chart we're looking at here, and the price data is from Coinbase. Welcome to the channel, guys. All of the subscribers who've been around a while, all the new subscribers, anybody else who is viewing in, welcome aboard, guys. So we're taking a look here at Aerodrome. Markets continue to get hit very hard here the past 2 days. We are below a couple levels we're going to talk about. We're down 3.5% today, the Friday the 21st. Yesterday, Thursday, was down 12. The day before that was up 1.97. Let's take a zoom in here on this chart and see what's going on. All right, so we have two levels that we spoke about 2 days ago. Those levels are 75.59 as well as 71.006 here for Aerodrome. So 75.59 right there, that first dotted yellow line. 71.006, that second dotted line right there. So besides the price being down and being at a pretty large discount here for those looking for much higher prices long term, the market is not respecting these levels, which is a big red flag to me. So the 75.59 level right here, the markets blew right through that on Thursday. We are also below the 71.006. So neither of these levels, which they should, are not being respected by price. It's a thing of concern of mine, big time. Let's go to the 3-minute time frame. So this is the 3-minute time frame here. And you can see that when the price sold off through 75.59, we bounced a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't even consider this back up to the level, but it's the only thing I got for right here. We did trade sideways a little bit around 72.326. We traded right through 71.006 right here. I mean, there was a light support, and then it broke through and continued lower. So it doesn't matter what the cryptocurrency is or what the asset is. Price is price, and price should be respecting these levels I have on the chart. And it did not respect these past two. So that's a thing of concern of mine. I'm not sure why that's happening or what's going on here with Aerodrome. Perhaps they're just pushing the market down. They're selling everything they have. I don't know what it is, but it's I don't hold Aerodrome, but if I did, I would be very concerned that it's not respecting price levels that it should. That's just the way it is. But anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys, not to scare anybody off or anything, but price should respect these levels, whether this was Bitcoin or Apple stock or Aerodrome. It doesn't matter what it is. Take the name away. It's just price. It's just about the price right now, and it's not respecting these levels, which is very odd. Don't see that too often. But anyways, not to scare anybody off. Just wanted to share that out there. If you hold Aerodrome for whatever reason, that's totally up to you. I get it. I'm not a holder of Aerodrome. I just cover it here on the channel. There's people who do hold it who like to hear somebody else's opinion. So that's why I cover it here on the channel and have been for a while now. Anyways, those price levels once again were 75.59 and then 71.006. These two yellow lines on the chart. So anyways, below the market. So Aerodrome is continuing to sell off very aggressively. The next potential support areas I have are 61.275. Does that hold? Well, it blew right past these two, and one of those should have at least been support for a short period of time, which they didn't. But anyways, the next level is 61,275 and then 58,756. So if you've been watching this channel for a while, you should understand what I'm talking about. How price respects these levels for periods of time, and we saw it right here for about 3 days. We had price support at right around the 85.20. Back over here, I mean, you could see we bounced off of the 98.224. We had some support right here for 2 days at the 106.42. Right over here, we had support at the 85.20. We even had a resistance at the 79.630. It was only for a day. We broke through it, went back up to it. Resistance, it actually was resistance on the 20th as well. So that's what I have on the chart right now. I do also have one way lower. Once again, those are 61,275 and 58,756. That's right here, guys. I also have one quite a bit lower. Let's go down to that. That's down there at like 35. 35 is way, way down here. And, maybe that's in play. I haven't talked about that level in a very long time. 35, way, way down here. What I want to show you and talk about for just a moment here is this level on the chart. Let's fix these charts up a little bit. So this 61,275 level, the 61, or the 58,756 was some pretty good resistance back in March of 24, which got turned into support at the end of March of 24. So there's a good chance. I mean, unless we reverse today, there's a good chance that's where we're heading. We're heading down to that 61 to that 58 level. So it was a big player over here in March, like I said. And right now on my charts, it's the only thing below the current price is those 61,275 as well as 58,756. That's right here, guys. So we could be in for a pretty large drop after, what was even already a very large drop in price. So you're looking at the 61,275. What does that do? Call it 9% lower. The 58,756. Call it 12 to 13%. So you're basically at a 9 to a 13% drop before we even get to those support levels. So, unfortunate news for the bulls. Why it's not respecting these levels up here, I don't know why. I mean, it has to do with math. It doesn't have anything to do with Aerodrome Finance. But anyways, again, I'm not a holder, and but there are people out there, and I do cover these videos because there's people who want to see or hear somebody else's opinion. But anyways, if I was a holder, it would be a pretty large red flag to me of why it's not respecting those levels. But right now, if we get down to these levels, we'll see if it holds at those, the 61,275 and the 58,756. Let's drop over to Bitcoin. And there is still a chance, before I jump over to the Bitcoin chart, there is a chance that price does reverse today and get back to that 71,006 or even above it, maybe to like 72,326, and turn those into support. And that would be good to see. That would be good to see. And it's weird, like we're not even reversing off of these. Like we're not like trading up through them with a candle wick and then getting pushed back below. Anyways, so keep your eyes out for, once again, I'll mention them and then we'll jump over to the Bitcoin chart. 61,275, 58,756, 71,006, 72,326, and then 75,509. Those are the levels that so far have not even been a factor, but maybe they'll come into play And that's the two levels below the market, 9 to 13% for a lower price drop. Let's drop over to the BTC chart. So here's a good example of what I'm talking about. If you're new to the channel, Bitcoin has been selling off, obviously, and look at this candle right here on the 18th of June. Respect at the 64,375, 64,123. Much respect right here at these two price levels perfectly. Faded the next 2 days, and then so far today, these levels could be over with now. So they acted as support for a period of time. And then today, we could actually break below them and they could be a resistance level. We head down to 63,788, 62,206, 60,205. But the point is, it found support there for a period of time, and then they can be flipped into resistance. Check this out right here. So this is Bitcoin finding resistance at these levels, okay? For a period of time, markets rolled over, consolidated, found support down there at 60,205. And then we actually flipped those levels into support. We broke through them right on the 15th of May, up 7.6%. So sometimes they can mark a major top or a major bottom, right? And then price doesn't go back to that level. Sometimes, for very, very long, or they just act as levels of support or resistance for just a couple hours or even, a couple weeks. So, like I said, we could be heading and testing these levels here for Bitcoin if these are time to be flipped from support into resistance. So we'll see what happens with Bitcoin. Below that would be 64,123 and then 63,788. We'll see if markets reverse today or not. But right now they don't look like they are very happy. They want to go lower, at least for this early Friday morning. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts on Aerodrome, and I don't know, share your opinion on what do you think the price is doing. But it's very odd, you can say that the price isn't respecting the levels. Has nothing to do with Aerodrome. It has to do with math, and it's for some reason it's not respecting. I've seen it in the past with very low cryptocurrencies, but not Aerodrome. Aerodrome is not really that low of a price. I mean, it's 67 cents. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you are not yet a subscriber, go ahead and join us here on the channel. All links are down below. Of course, not financial advice. If you are not yet joined us here, hit that subscribe button and join the Micro Futures Trader channel. You guys have a great day.